Hey guys, it's Mark again. So, out on another walk through the woods, and this morning I'm testing out a few different things, but today's kind of a special day, um, and I need to give some shout out and commentary to my wife. We got married 28 years ago today, and so on the drive up today, I was thinking and considering about how lucky I am. We were young kids, and I joined the Air Force and asked her to come with me to Germany and begin our adventure. Difficult to see that it back then where it would have gone or where we would have ended up, but I knew I wanted to spend my days growing old with her and no one else, and I still feel that way today. She's an amazing woman. She she's many words to describe her, but let's start with indulgent. She says yes to me more often than she says no. One thing everybody knows about me, that knows me well, they would say I'm a restless, antsy soul who's probably ready at the moment's notice to change just about everything in his life. Hobbies, jobs, things I do, things I don't do, you name it, it's subject to change at a moment's notice. And the one exception to that has been Becca. And I have never had any desire or any interest to make a change there, which again, if you look at the rest of my life, that's an odd statement because I change everything all the time. I'm very comfortable with change. I'm constantly scrutinizing things at work, and usually the time I make a change at work, meaning changing jobs, is because I can no longer affect positive change, and that makes me crazy. So she is an exceptional part of my life, not just an exceptional woman, in that she is constant and I never seek to change it. So for that, I'm extremely grateful. I'm extremely grateful she said yes 28 years ago, and that she stays with me and she indulges me to do things like this, prepare for the Appalachian Trail, maybe take 5 or 6 months out of my life. Hopefully I'll get to see her periodically on the trail. Maybe she could fly up to meet me or things like that. But, it's a sacrifice. And she just kind of shakes her head and laughs. And, I'm sure behind her breath calls me an idiot. But she doesn't leave. She stays with me and supports me through the effort. And I really appreciate it. As for the woman herself, she is finally coming into her own at a career level. She started to focus on her career now that our kids are a little more grown, and the results are phenomenal. I pushed her into the career field of Salesforce, and she was pretty unhappy with me for doing it early on, but now she has surpassed me in certifications by a ton. She's got 7 now, I think, 6 or 7, I don't remember. She's a Salesforce MVP, receiving accolades and praise every day from her peers and coworkers for the job she does. Her customers love her, and I knew they would, but it's really great to see other people recognizing her, and more importantly, seeing her recognize the value in herself. She's always her own worst critic, but it's so great to see that she's finally starting to accept that she has a phenomenal worth, and to see what I've seen her in her for so long. and she's now got the career opportunities to prove it, and I think the sky's the limit. So I really just couldn't be more proud of her in her personal life. I couldn't be more thrilled that she stays with me in the marriage. She's a partner that I couldn't dream of replacing, and wouldn't and don't. And I'm looking forward to growing old with her. And the next chapter of our lives is going to be really, really interesting. Once the kids leave the house, and now we're both making good money, and I'm really excited about all the adventures we can get in together. I'm still trying to convince her that she wants to do the Appalachian Trail with me, but one step at a time. It's kind of how I'm viewing this journey. Anyways, Becca, I love you. Thrilled you're my wife. Happy anniversary, darling. And maybe, who knows, in a year or two, maybe you and I could celebrate our 30th anniversary on the Appalachian Trail. See, wouldn't that be fun? Anyways, I love you, sweetie. Bye.